Mirabeau is dead. The mentor of the Assassin Council in Paris has been killed by one of his own to frame Elise. Or at least, Elise was framed as well. That may not have been the reason for Mirabeau's death, and in fact it seems quite insufficient. You would have to be quite a fanatic to be willing to kill someone to prevent even the possibility that they might be listened to. Let's find out. Why does finding out the killer involve rappelling down a cathedral? Because it just does. Can't change that. Confrontation.
Coming, please. What do you hope to find here?
This is where the apothecary says he delivered the poison. I'm hoping I can pick up a trail and follow it back to the source.
Pick up a trail. Are you a bloodhound now?
Something like that.
A blood eagle, maybe? What the hell? Apparently, there's a literal trail. Maybe that's just what aconite looks like in eagle vision?
I'll follow your lead.
Thank you. Dong.
What's the plan?
You go this way. This looks familiar.
The trail ends here.
Are you sure?
I'm sure. No. Wait here.
Don't be ridiculous. I'm not letting you go in there alone.
Elise. I have to do this myself. Please.
I understand. You'd better come back to me. It's all right. I understand.
I think Arno recognizes this place because I think I recognize this place. Yeah. The symbol that led me to join the Assassins, of course. The many-petaled rose. And that was on a device thing given to him by Bellec.
Took you long enough, piss pot.
Bellec?
Should have known it'd be you that'd find me. Only question is, what happens now?
You poisoned Mirabeau!
He poisoned us! Peace with the Templars is a fairy tale.
And you're the only one who can save the Brotherhood?
You think it's the first time this has happened? The first time that the Assassins have been forced to purge their leadership? The first time that the Order has built itself back up from nothing to power? No. Masyaf, Monteregione, the American colonies. It's all happened before. And we have risen anew, stronger than ever. But now, we've lost our purpose, Arno. We mired ourselves in politics and revolution.
No, we didn't.
We're not a nation.
For
We're
fuck's
an
sake.
army. And in an army, making peace with the enemy is called treason. No, I'm not the only one that can save the Brotherhood. We can. Together.
Bellec, you know I can't do that.
That's a pity.
Bellec, please, come back to the council with me. We can resolve this like reasonable men.
Reasonable men don't treat with Templar.
Should probably have let him speak a little longer there.
You're a stubborn little fuck, aren't you?
Ask anyone.
Oh man. What kind of ideology is that? You have to be an army to be an army. I mean, he's right about, like, the Templars being kind of... Their purpose is so inherently bad that you cannot trust them. But in the specifics, like, to say that the assassins have got caught up in politics, well, okay, maybe they have, but it did not occur during the plot of this game. I suspect that it is meant to constitute the backstory of the game. That's a staggering strike. That's the thing it's asking me to do 5 of. I'm thinking might as well, because Bellec is not actually difficult to beat here. Oh shit. I don't think you can parry a bullet. I'm making a series of mistakes because I'm trying to set up for these. Poor old fanatic.
I had hopes for you. I thought you could think for yourself.
I can, Bellec. I just don't think...
Open your eyes, boy. I've seen Templars put entire villages to the sword just for the chance of killing one assassin. Tell me, in your vast experience, what have you seen?
I've seen the Grand Master of the Templar Order take in a frightened orphan and raise him as his own son.
That's the point. Whoops. He seems to have rather more hit points this time around. Thankfully, I've got a sword that cost me like 125,000 livres. I knew buying that was a good idea. Was he meant to be saying something here?
Oh no!
I'm fine. Stay there.
Where is he?
I should have left you to rot in the Bastille! Tell me, did you ever really believe in the Creed? Or were you a Templar-loving traitor from the start?
It doesn't have to be this way, Bellec.
You're the one who's making it so! If you just see sense, we could take the Brotherhood to a height we've not seen in 200 years! Yes, killing everyone who disagrees with you is a brilliant way to start your rise from the ashes.
Look out!
So, now we see the heart of it. It's not Mirabelle that's poisoned your mind, it's her.
If you didn't realize that.
God-fucked lunacy.
Bellec.
You'll thank me for this. One day.
That was a bad idea. I think this is the point where the attempts at mercy stop. Yeah.
So listen to me, boy. Do it.
Thank you, my friend.
Gotta get you back to that boy of yours in one piece. Don't we, pisspot? Drop this. Well... I'll be damned. So you're really going through with this?
Your protege vouches for her. Don't you trust him?
With my life. It's the girl I don't trust. Nothing I can say to convince you.
I'm afraid not.
Thought not. Chin.
Jin.
Repose en paix.
Repose en paix.
Rip. What's all this?
Bloody hellfire. Sorry to interrupt, what was quite a poignant moment, but we've got more trouble. Bishop, are you there?
I hear it. You know what to do.
Opening a bridge now.
Deacon, I think Abstergo are still riled up about your job last
I
month.
think I know who
don't
Deacon
say.
is.
Okay, the bridge is open. Go.
You can't snoop around Abstergo's secret data without ruffling a few feathers, right?
Well, we didn't just snoop, did we? We stole their data, destroyed their precursor samples, and what else? Oh yeah, we melted a few of their servers.
That'll do it.
As Sean Hastings. Which was pretty obvious when I noticed who was writing the database files. Oh dear, the world is falling to pieces again. Or the simulation, or the, whatever somewhat incoherent concept we're talking about this
See you
time.
on the other side.
I think I was meant to jump off that tower. Animation got a little confused. Achievement unlocked. Mystery solved. And what lies beyond it? So,
Here we go again. Back inside a mess of broken code.
so what happened last time is I
This
got...
time the portal is above you, a few hundred meters.
I'll let Bishop explain it rather than speculating. Are we back in the Bellec? I see electric lights. In fact... Oh shit! That's an air raid siren. This is not the Bellec. Well, okay. This is not somewhere I thought the series would go. I want to look around a bit here. Database entry unlocked, in case you don't know what World War II is. German forces invaded Paris and blah 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 blah. Huh. Vichy administration. Wow, I'm sorry about that. I've just sneezed. Now my human frailties have been exposed for all to hear. Like on camera or on microphone more pertinently. Ah, I see you do not actually get to go out into occupied Paris. There's a fence around basically this lake. That makes sense, they're not going to model too much of it, but, huh. That's cool, I guess. This helix thing still doesn't make a lot of sense.
Okay, as before, you can't linger. Unfinished memories are way too dangerous. You need to find a way out. I'll guide you as best I can.
Do I need to assassinate ghosts? No, I do not. They can't really see me. I can't get over there. So what can I do? Climb the Eiffel Tower. Okay. It does make sense that they wouldn't set an Assassin's Creed game in France without including a prompt climb the Eiffel Tower. That's just common sense, that at some point you would climb the Eiffel Tower. So the problem is, during the kind of Renaissance time period that the games are generally in, there is no Eiffel Tower. So here's a solution. Now it's all a kind of cloud of simulations of various people's memories that Abstergo have picked out of animuses, and you can bleed through into another one because of some technobabble. And thus, Eiffel. Well, that's very good. I do not know who was doing that or why. Well, Germans, presumably. I haven't been any Assassin's Creed set in Germany. Maybe at some point we'll see Bavarians or Prussians or something. There's a lot of possibilities during the period of Holy Roman Empire. Oop. I think I'm not meant to go into the light. He said something about snipers. Ghosts. I wonder if there will be rifts based on this as well. It looks somewhat Parisian, with rather more electric lights than there are in the 1790s. Blimps. Presumably these snipers are in the blimps. Well, that's not safe. That's okay. The premise of this whole thing is that everything is extremely unsafe. I am, to tell you the truth, completely okay with having the occasional scripted climbing puzzle sequence, which is set in some sort of incongruous alternate setting. It is, in its own way, kind of a mainstay of the series, and it never makes any sense. The versions in Assassin's Creed 3 were particularly pernicious, where you had Desmond doing cool modern day stuff, but without a UI, see, because he wasn't in the Animus, so you couldn't tell what you were doing. Well, shit. I don't think I got into cover in time there, but it doesn't seem to have mattered. So apologies if my voice has been like muffled for a moment just now. I think that when I sneezed I actually disarranged my microphone. As I was saying, I think that when I sneezed I disarranged my microphone. And well, I'm an assassin with a machine gun. This is it. This is AAA video games. Literally everything is Call of Duty now. This is in fact the Assassin's Creed game with machine guns and chest-high wall cover. Both of those things are literally here. That's incredible. Not really good, but incredible. It's like, it's basically epic in the sense of the word epic, which means that something is really awful, but it's what you would expect. However, on a personal level, I enjoyed the opportunity to parkour a blimp. Next up, making this blimp explode.
There it is. Your way out. Hurry!
There's got to be a way to set this thing on fire. Is that... Cool. It's a good thing that the conceit is you are playing as a modern-day character who is playing as Arno Dorian, because Arno would probably not know how to deal with these things. I can only imagine. I mean, it would be funny to see him try and work it out. Unfortunately, that would make even less sense. I can't believe that blimp didn't catch on fire. It's a really wasted opportunity. I thought I didn't quite finish earlier. Sorry if there was a period during which my voice was muffled. I think that when I sneezed, I may well have knocked the microphone away, as if it's a lapel mic. It happens, apparently. Do I want to go around this way? Yes. Should you really be standing on that? I don't think anyone has the physical strength to pull that off. You know what they've done though? Like the look at the animations on that, like the climbing stuff and the way that the steel beams work with the grip and so on. This could have some element of kind of engine testing to it, because they have quite successfully implemented parkour in a more modern setting here. So you could easily see this sort of thing being... Yeah. I could easily see it being a prototype for an actual game. I'm not sure whether it's actually mandatory to shoot down these planes, but I'm going to do it because it's stupid. Like, it is just so incredibly stupid to be using a machine gun while being Arno Dorian that I have to do it. I'd rather that this particular facet, the machine gun combat, was not in the game. But given that it is in the game, there's absolutely no way I'm going to avoid it. That would be wrong aesthetically. Objective complete. Destroy the flames. That is a pretty cool landscape though. I'm not seeing any cars. Although actually, I mean, it would be after curfew, wouldn't it? I'm not sure there was a lot of people on the streets during the occupation at night. There's a few boats in the scene. Alright, let's get back to sanity. It's a pity that your unnamed video game player does not actually get to communicate with Bishop and indicate things like, isn't it awfully convenient that these bridges have always left me in incredibly
I don't want
cool
to
set
alarm you,
pieces.
but the portal is highly unstable.
That did
Damn
alarm
it,
me.
it's gone. Keep going. We can reopen it.
I'm alarmed.
That should do it. You'll have to jump.
Cool, sort of. And stupid. Cool and stupid. Server bridge. They called that The Resistance, although the Resistance did not feature in it. I also wonder, as well as there being some element of a kind of game prototyping.
We're back.
Thanks, Deacon. Let's try to keep these transfers to a minimum, okay?
Hey, come off it. That's entirely up to your initiate, my friend. I'm not the one leaving so many digital footprints around Paris you might confuse them for tiny doggy pats.
Noted. We'll call you if we need you.
Okay, I think definitely recording break time.